Hey, you. Yeah, you. Are you sandbagging? Hey, everyone, and welcome back to Life According to Ivan. Today, I wanted to get into a thought provoking topic that deals with the realm of self discovery and personal development. Today's January 1st, 2024, and I thought it only fitting to make this video. What brought this about was I had three conversations in December of 2023 from three different people, completely different walks of life, and different parts of my life, that being personal, professional, and even some client. But these discussions kind of revolved around this topic, and that being the concept of sandbagging in our lives. Now, you know that feeling when you're doing just enough. We've all been there. I've been there. And whether it's at work, relationships, or even within ourselves, it's what we call sandbagging, holding back, not giving our all, and just settling on doing the bare minimum. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper into that unsettling reality of where these disturbingly low standards come from. And that is a lot of times society itself. It's not just about meeting these minimum expectations, but beating these minimum standards, and even worse, realizing deep down inside that we still have so much more. And picture this: you're excelling at your job, you're meeting all expectations, you're checking off all the boxes. On paper, you're a success, but you can't shake this feeling, and deep down this sense of dissatisfaction that you're merely scratching the surface of what you're truly capable of. So you see, society often rewards adherence to the status quo and conformity, and it hands out gold stars for doing what's expected. But the danger lies in the illusion of success that's created by not only meeting these expectations but surpassing them. You might receive promotions or praise or accolades, you name it. But if you look within, and this is the key, and you're truly honest with yourself, you quickly realize that there's untapped potential, and there's a vast reservoir of unexplored, untapped potential at that. It's a paradoxical scenario. On the one hand, you're achieving what society deems as success, but on the other hand, you're denying yourself the opportunity or the chance to reach new heights. This is the essence of sandbagging. It's performing well within the boundaries set by others, if that makes sense, or by neglecting the limitless boundaries you can set for yourself. The real tragedy lies in the fact that many of us, and again, including myself, settle for this comfort zone, trapped in a cycle of meeting and exceeding societal standards and expectations while suppressing that nagging feeling that there's more to life. It's time to break free of those chains of complacency and challenge the norms that keep us confined. So ask yourself, and this is the key, you have to be really honest with yourself, and that's the hardest part, because in essence, you're the only one that can really tell if you're sandbagging or not. So you got to ask yourself, are you truly content with merely surpassing societal expectations, or are you truly ready to explore the vast landscape of your true potential? It's time to redefine success on our terms, that being to set the standards that reflect our true capabilities and acknowledge that we're capable of achieving far beyond what society deems acceptable. And that's really where this all comes into play. We've all played the justification game, again, convincing ourselves that we're doing more than enough, but in truth, we can't escape that nagging feeling that we're not living to our true potential. It's time to stop kidding ourselves and confront the reality that we're holding back. And that's the hardest part. The first step to breaking free from the sandbagging cycle is acknowledging our untapped potential. We're capable of achieving greatness, but often we settle for mediocrity. It's time to look ourselves in the mirror and ask ourselves, am I giving it my all, or am I holding back? So why do we hold back? Is it fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment? You name it. These are all valid fears, and believe me, I'm guilty of them as well. These are just a few of the reasons why it keeps us playing small. It's time to face these fears head on and embrace the discomfort that comes with stepping out of our true potential. It's not enough to just recognize the issue. We need to take action. Start setting higher standards for ourselves, challenge the status quo, and dare to be extraordinary. The world needs our unique gifts, and it's time to share them boldly. Hey, if you made it this far and you're finding this really helpful, I would truly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and even share this video with anybody you think would also benefit from watching. But again, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It truly helps. But anyway, back to the video. Breaking free from the sandbagging mentality requires courage, self-reflection, and a commitment to living authentically. And that's the key part, authentically, because you have to be honest with yourself. It's time to raise the bar for ourselves and redefine what success truly is and means. Remember, the only things and only limits that exist are the ones that we place on ourselves. And I can't tell you enough how real and true this is, because I've been there. And until we can actually face the mirror, face ourselves, and understand that we're the ones holding ourselves back, it doesn't stop. And the only way to progress and continually be better is when you can continually have these conversations with yourself and accept the fact that no, you are capable of so much more, and not just these societal norms or status quo of what's successful or what enough is enough or what the bare minimum should be. Only you know what that is. And once you can actually do that, that's when you start seeing leaps and bounds in personal development. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this video. I hope this helped anyone out there in some way, shape, or form, because it definitely did for me. But again, life is good. Always make it count.